your daily communication, sometimes you might have already been aware that sometimes when you're talking to people, not only you're not feeling some energy, but somehow there are some certain things around in this environment kind of taking your attention away from this conversation. Or if you are talking kind of, in the public, something is just kind of like distracting your attention. It make you feel self-conscious in some certain ways. It's just that you feel like you're not yourself anymore. You are not in your body. You want, during the conversation, you want to feel not only you're talking to them, you want to feel that the sensations in your body when you are talking. In the, more precisely speaking, the sensations, vibrations. Every word that comes out from your mouth, not only you are speaking it, but you are aware of, the internal energy fields, and how almost every cell in your body is vibrating with the words that's being spoken through your mouth. This takes time to practice, and this is very important and is helpful, because this is actually how you sharpen your mind and how you actually come back fully into your body. You become grounded. You're aware of everything, but at the same time, you're able to effectively convey your message to the other person, maybe even more effectively than when you are outside of your body. But how do you do that? I in previous video I also talk about how to relax your muscle, importance of gaining the bodily awareness of your body through yoga, or be aware of your reactions through meditation practice. This is something, actually, in this video I just want to tell you something that's quite simple. Just find a spot. If you're in a park, or if you are at home watching this video, after this you can stand up and find a very small spot on the wall, or maybe there's like a dirt point on the wall that you are about to remove. But before you do that, look at it and stand a few feet away or a couple of meters away, and then looking at the spot, or maybe a tree branch or a piece of small leaf, or maybe a little bug on the leaf, looking at it, and then start talk. I don't care what you say, maybe something totally random, whatever it is, start a talk. When you first start doing it, maybe you will find it's kind of weird, it's strange in some ways. But the more you do that, the more you'll get used to it. What you're gonna find out is your attention is not only just completely focused on there. You will start pulling the awareness into your body, especially if you do that in a public park, or if you're talking to a tree on the street. This will be weird enough. This is something that I used to do in 2015, 2016. I did that just because I wanted, always pushing my comfort zone, something like that. So this is something I just literally came up with accidentally. I was walking down the street, and I saw a tree and I started talking to it. And I realized the reason why I did that was because I tried to put myself in this huge, immense amount of social pressure. Because I know there's some people start taking out their phone. Maybe I don't know if TikTok existed back then, but if I do it today, maybe I could imagine people put that on the TikTok and they say that, yeah, just some random guy being weird and kind of crazy. This guy's insane or something. And I even heard people, like the girls, giggling around and when I was walking past. So it's actually, so it did do some of it did a really quite a good job when it comes to helping me pushing out of my comfort zone during those days. And the one of the big the profit it gave me, the benefit, is that it actually, through doing that during the process, it really bring my mind to such a sharpened point, as if the whole world actually just become quiet. Just like right now, I'm looking at this camera lens, I'm talking to you. I feel like the whole place it just becomes quiet. The only thing that exists is just me and this camera, while at the same time I'm aware of everything around. This is very interesting because if you remember in my previous video, I also talked about Vipassana meditation. But actually, during the 10-day retreat, the real Vipassana did not start until the 3rd day. What did you learn during the first 2 days? Not only some disciplines, but the first 2 days you practice a technique called Anapanya. Anapanya basically is during the meditation sitting, you focus your area in that small triangular area below your nostrils of your nose and above the upper lip. So that's a very small area, and it's even better is to actually, if you just focus on a very center point in that small triangular area, and feel the texture, feel the smell, the even the feeling, the color of the air that you're breathing in and breathing out during the exhale and inhale. So this is actually very interesting. These two things connect with each other, because all these things do is to bring your mind, sharpen your mind to that one spot. The more you do, the sharper your mind will become. And another interesting example was that I used to watch a lot of Osho's videos, and one of the videos that really made me laugh when he was talking about giving answers to some questions. All of a sudden, there's one girl asking. She said, "Rabbi, why do you have to look into your palm every single time before you answer the question?" If you guys have ever seen Osho's videos, he's like man, that old man is so interesting. Before he answers a question, he will go like this. So blah 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 blah. So I'm really feeling like I'm embodied Osho right now in this moment. But this question really cracked him up. The way he answered, the way he explained it was this. He said, although his mind is very sharpened already, but in order to give the best answer, unfiltered, pure, conscious answer, he still need to bring the mind together to focus the mind within a high alertness, something like that. So that's what how he explained it, if I remember correctly. And the best way to do that is to looking at the palm, or even better, to look at one of the fingers or fingertip. The smaller the area, the better the focus. Sounds like photography or something. And it brings your mind to a very focused place. So in that way, he's able to give the most the answer from that very present moment, away from the distractions, away from the thoughts. So it's the same thing. When you look at the very small spot on the wall, it does the very similar effect. Now next time when you carry this same mindset talking to other people, you can do the same thing. I mean, it's recommended to you when you're holding a conversation with a person, you're looking at one of the eyes of that person, not like two eyes or looking around. That's not eye contact. So when you do that, it's actually direct application of what you practice, what I'm telling you today. Looking at this person's eye, just like you're looking into a camera lens, just like you're looking into a very small spot on the wall, and feel when you talk, feel the vibrations in your body, and that give you a great feeling of, oh my God, my body is so active. I have so much energy inside. I didn't know that it was so active, and that brings you into your body. And when you are in your body, you'll be able to communicate more effectively than any other situations. You'll be so grounded and centered, and your expression will become more pure and real and present in that present moment. It's the way to bring you to your very presence. So I hope you guys will find this video interesting and helpful, more helpful than interesting. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm looking forward to answer your questions and your confusions, whatever. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a nice evening.